Good morning, guys. It's a new day. I've had my coffee. We're going to play some Metroid. So, as you can see, we are 5% of the way through the game. This actually has nothing to do with our actual progress through the game. This has everything to do with our power-ups. Basically, every power-up and upgrade we collect in the game counts 1% towards this. There is actually 101 total in the game, and one of them does not count. We'll get to that much later. So, let's hop on in here. Today we're gonna get the charge beam, the morph ball bomb, and go power up hunting. These guys are gonna pop out. Shriek bats are pretty easy if you know where they're coming from. So this is the gathering hall. We'll be here a number of times actually. This is kind of a hub room for the Chozo ruins. So you can see there's a number of these blast caps around. Chozo symbol on the wall here. The path of corruption leads even higher. I don't know if that is supposed to say that. I'm not sure where exactly on that symbol she's reading that sort of script, but oh well. There's a path leading up around the room to the top. We'll get there later. There's some shriek bats up there. We're actually heading this way. Over these guys. Should be more shriekies in here. Yep. Pop them before they open. There's an upgrade in here. Believe there's some scans in here. Yep. The great poison comes from Talon's core. So the great poison is something we've seen. They've been talking about it in the recent Chozo lores. We don't quite know what it is yet. Truth awaits you in a sacred hall. So it seems like these signposts are no longer saying, you know, this is the next room. It seems like they're actually leaving messages for us. Hop through here. I don't like this room. It's a slow room. If you don't know what you're doing anyway. So, this room introduces a little mechanic that is only present in this part of the game. That is these glyphs on the walls. There's 4 of them, runic symbol rather. 4 in this room, there's 4 up in that big tree room we were in before. So I activate all of them, it opens a path later on in the room. Okay, so this plant appears to be thriving on the toxic water. Oddly enough, I'm not quite sure how it does that. There's 2 paths we can go here. We'll go up in a second. Gonna head forward for the moment. Another runic symbol. There are things down here below the water, but we're in no shape to get there yet. Anything else to scan in here? Yeah. Water ones float here, so these little open Chozo mouths once poured water out into the room. Like most of the things in here, they are busted. Another symbol. Up here is the gate. You can see we've already got 3 of them active. 4th is up top. Oh boy. One of my big problems the first time through the game when I was still a kid was getting my jumps right. This was my first real first-person shooter, and I'm still not a big fan of the genre. But I had a hard time figuring out where exactly my feet were. You can't ever really see your feet. So there were a few jumps that I had a lot of trouble with. 4th symbol. Turns that around. Scan that. Opens the gate. And over here, another Chozo lore. Let's scan this real quick. We have returned to Talon 4, born here against our will by a great cataclysm from the reaches of space. So if you remember from an earlier lore, they basically achieved a piece of nirvana on the planet with their connection to nature and then left. A meteor came, casting a dark shadow of debris over the land with the violence of its impact. Though we perceived this from beyond space and time, it was but a curiosity, a brief flare in the infinite march of the universe. But the meteor brought with it a corruption, a great poison burst forth into the land, clawing at life with such violence that we were ripped from our peaceful state, and find ourselves wandering as shadows of the mortal forms we left behind, searching for why we are here. So, if you guys remember, back at the beginning of this zone, or of the overworld, there was a big impact crater. That is the impact crater of the meteor. And with it came a great poison. We still don't really know what it is, but it presumably is the source of the toxins here, and whatever has been screwing with the Chozo. And clearly, they built an artifact temple over it, as we saw behind that blast door at the beginning that the pirates were looking into to try and get the artifacts for. This is the charge beam. I'm so glad we have this now. The game is really lacking without it. Little audio bug. These guys wake up. And they're a little, you know, erratic in their beams, but they're not a problem anymore. Excuse me. Ghost Charge Beam takes them out. Shoot between them, you can pop two at once. Another sandstone block, we can't get through here yet. Approximately 1 meter wide. If I had bombs, I could open that up. That'll be soon. Go ahead on out. Oh, it's nice to charge again. Stubborn. So you can see the enemies here are not back. This game has a 2-room enemy respawn rate. So basically, if I kill the enemies in here and go 1 room out and then come back in here, they'll still be gone. But if I say went through that door now and then came back into here, those enemies would be back again. As you can see from the fact that the shriek bats are back, because I went 2 rooms out from this room. So now we're gonna head on up. Take out some of these guys along the way so they don't pop on us. Guys there, shriek bats up here. This, yeah. Derelict mechanism was a water pump inoperational. So, the Chozo tried to avoid technology in this place, but they still had some, you know, minor technology like these iron tubes with water pumps. Pretty much the minimum that they required. But you're never going to find any sort of computers or any tech-heavy stuff around here. Hi, bud. We're gonna leave you alone. Oh, that was probably dumb. I was gonna spare him, but he had no mercy. So yeah, I'm not sure where she was reading, you know, a whole line of text from this piece. Oh well. Head up this way. Actually, once I get the double jump, I can hop right there and hop up that way. Get a quick way up. Right now I have to go the long way. Oh, missed one. There's actually a power up here? Yeah. Sandstone. I need double jump and morph ball bombs for that, which we'll be getting soon. More shriekies. Anything in this room? Some destroyed columns with some script on them. Looks like this is another atrium. Looks like at the morph ball will be or the bombs, a quick way through here. This guy is a little hyped up on caffeine. You can kill them now, as I said, with the charge beam, but it takes so long to charge, it's faster just to shoot them and walk past. This is a fun room. Let's take out these bats. The door, as you can see, is locked, and it reflects my beams. I believe this is a research entry? Yes. Lock engaged. So, there's a whole thing we have to do in this room to unlock it. Oh, that was a nice shot. Can't go that way yet. There are some cool little enemies here that freaked me right the hell out the first time through. More shoot bats. This guy. Hi, bud. As you can see, he's not really doing much to me. He doesn't hurt you. But my first time through, I turned this corner. I was like, oh, hello. He's got little arms there. Let's give him a scan. Stone Toad. Vulnerable only from within. He's immune to weaponry from the outside. Remains still for days. Ambush predator, essentially. Inhales things whole. Regurgitates anything he finds indigestible. So if I go to morph ball, he sucks me up. Tries to eat me. Can't. Spits me back out. I can't do anything with him yet. But through here. And as you can see now, I can't get back out here because there's no way up. So, what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna fight this guy. Here's another little mini boss, and this one has another set of war wasps that you have to scan here and here only. Incinerator Drone. It's basically a waste disposal room. High risk of malfunction. Defend self when necessary. Yep. Can I scan this? I think that just counts as, yeah. So, you wait for this guy to stop spinning. He'll pop that up. You shoot it. And he'll shoot the nest. And they'll get all mad. These. Ow. Come here. Barbed? Yeah. These will actually shoot their stinger at you. Highly aggressive? Yeah, like the rest of them aren't. Propel the tip of its stinger up to 20 meters. Regrows in seconds, containing an acidic compound. So, take them out. Dodge around this guy. Rinse, repeat. That's the whole fight, essentially. He'll keep spawning these because he keeps burning the nest. They're just a nuisance, really. As you can see, he torches it again. One more, I believe. Let's scan. So yeah, my first couple times through the game, I completely missed both of these other forms of war wasps. And that's that. We got Morph Ball Bomb. Door is locked until I pick it up. You don't have to go to the Morph Ball and pick it up, but... Boom. So, that opens up lots of things that we can go get. And we're gonna go do it. We're gonna go backtrack through the whole Chozo ruins. Gonna go back to the starter zone and get some stuff there. I won't make you guys watch me do most of the backtracking. I'll cut or speed up a lot of it. A little power up through here. Because a lot of it is just going back to one single room to get a missile power up. There's a lot of missile power ups in this game. You can get up to 250 total. I'm actually pretty sparing with my missiles until I get the super missile, which I love to use. Oh, hi guys. Now, if he sucks me up, we drop a bomb inside, and he goes boom. Kinda morbid. Another research. It's a bomb slot. This thing. So this is about the most piece of technology we'll find in the ruins. I'm not really sure. It's a pump system, I believe. Let's activate it. This activates a little side game, if you can even call it that. Gives us little timer music. Come through here. Come over here. Pop this one. Raises those platforms. Shriek bets are gonna come on us. Hi guys. Bye. Go this way. Pop this one. Should be the last one, I believe. Yep, and that opens the door. So we're gonna head out that way. This room called anyway? Energy core, okay. Guess I lied, this room has some more technology in it too. Can't go up there yet, more ball track. Can or spider ball. Can go up here and get energy tank. No. This is the furnace. As you can see, we're in a little tiny room inside of it. We'll get through the rest later. So now, we're gonna do some backtracking. Yeah. These guys actually don't spawn if you come in through this door, oddly enough. We're gonna go back down here. Frightening poison. Go through here. By I-beams. Little room this way. Machine is still active. You can hear, if you listen, that is the power-up sound. Missile upgrade there. This little room is a dynamo. There is a spider ball track. We will be back later. There's one more power up there. Just another missile. I'll hop right through these guys. So yeah, in addition to getting all the scans, we're also going to get all the power-ups and upgrades. Because I can't play a run of this game without doing that. I'll save real quick. So if I wanted to, I could complete this room right now. I'm not going to. I will scan... Oh, that's just a runic symbol. That guy is actually a different type of... That little tangleweed is one that actually hurts you. We'll get a good scan of him later. We'll be coming back here in a little bit after I get all my power-ups. We're going to do a little backtracking. I'll speed this up for you guys. Now we can get this. Drop that one. And we can go in here. Another missile. Oh wait. Okay. Now we can finish up this room and show off one of the cool morph ball mechanics that is present in every Metroid game. The double bomb jump. So as you see, if we activate these, turns them. I think they're a scan. Yeah. Unlocked. Grading isn't broken. And there's a scan on the side. Let's scan that before we open it up. Metal gates block entry. Is that it? Okay. That's it. So, hop up and get this one. As you can see, this one's already open, but how do I get up there? One jump doesn't do it. Well, if you drop a bomb, and then drop two with the right timing, you get right up. Takes a little trick to learn. This opens up the room. Lets the light out. Well, didn't change it much on the emulator, but on the GameCube, when you do that, the room gets pretty bright. Another missile. Already scanned these? Yeah. Come on, Samus. Wow. Having trouble. Okay. Okay. That's it for the ruins right now. We're gonna head back to the overworld. There is actually a nice power-up we need to get there. Which, maybe I was wrong. I think you actually need this upcoming power-up to complete the ruins. Either way, I need it. Back out here. As you can see, like we got fog earlier, we'll actually get some mist and water from the rain, or from the waterfall. And as you see while we're walking through the area, we get little rain droplets on the visor. Really cool visor effects in this game. So I can kill this guy now. More of this glowing lichen on the walls. What is that? Healthy tree, ring dating 200 years old. Wow. Oh, that's that tree. Okay. So, there. I go this way. Where is it? Where is it? Here. Yeah? No. Oh, that's right. I can't get it yet. I'm dumb. What I'm thinking of is the space jump, which I need the boost ball for. But it is in that spot that you get to it. But I can come back here. Back to my ship. There's a couple other things we can do in here. We can grab this. We can come this way. Helps us down here quick. I think this was not a path. Yeah, I was wrong. But we can go through here for a little secret, kind of. In this room, we're gonna find some friends. Now, if I go through the door or shoot, they will activate. That's a couple of space pirates. Air pirates specifically. I can't scan them yet. They're gonna fly away as soon as I hop in the room, so we're gonna get a quick scan as soon as we hop in. New creature, flying pirate. Basically they have jetpacks and they shoot missiles. Extremely agile, heat signatures, more thermal tracking. If I get close, pop up and fly away. Bye guys. Oh, they shoot me a little bit. So, this. Same type of container found on the Space Pirate Research Frigate. Highly toxic material analysis indicates that this may be the Phazon compound that they were working with. This is indeed Phazon. It is a weird glowing blue compound. If I touch it, it hurts me a lot. This is what they were dealing with. Why is it here? Because, if you look, it's the Orpheon. Look guys, this is where it crashed. This is that ship we were in at the beginning of the game, and this is the crash site. Way over there, there's some more space pirates, so you can see I can kind of lock on to them. Yeah. He's stumbling around over there. Some more injured pirates over there. I can't get that way yet. There's a grapple point that I need. This will come much later. There's some stuff down under here in the water, but I can't get that either because I don't have the right suit. This was just a cool little thing to check out. There's actually another entrance into this room. You can see those two ice beam doors. One leads into the ship, one's from an elevator later on in the game. If I'd come into this room first from that way, which I do sometimes, you don't get that scene of these two flying away, so I wanted to show you all that. And the crash. So we will be going back into that ship later. And now, we're going to head up to the artifact site. And see some more cool stuff, including a bunch of Chozo lore. So like I said, this is the impact crater. This is where that meteor hit that came with great poison. We're gonna get not a better view of it, but this leads us to the artifact temple. So you can see this kind of looks like our visor, doesn't it? If we look down here, there's something down there. You can scan it. Chozo artifact. Collect it, then scan totems for clues in the remaining artifacts. Open a path to the center of the impact crater. So this is the artifact temple that the pirates were talking about, that is guarded, that they can't access because it's blocked off by the Chozo artifacts that they were researching. So here is another scan. New Chozo lore. As we have done for millennia, we Chozo work constantly on our statuary. The statues are our sentinels, blind but ever watchful they are, and have always been repositories for our most precious secrets and the strongest powers. The crafting of each is a long and sacred process performed only by those Chozo who have lifetimes of experience in such things. We have left these relics on planets across the solar system. Some are merely reminders, silent emblems of the Chozo that serve as icons of peace in lands that know only war. Others wield subtle strength, exerting their influence in ways beyond the understanding of mortal creatures. Still others are guardians of our secret ways, and these can be as terrible as they are beautiful. Those who respect and honor these relics will know the friendship of the Chozo. Those who deface or destroy them will know our wrath, unfettered and raw. So, anybody that's played a Metroid game, especially Super Metroid, knows the Chozo statues. They are everywhere. In Super Metroid, they are often holding your power-ups. There are, of that sort, the Super Metroid sort of statue, there's pretty much only one in this game. Though this temple is littered with other statuary, which we will see once we get down there. And like they said, some are just sitting there and then hold power-ups, some actually come alive and attack you. There were a couple like that in Super Metroid that were no fun to fight. There are none like that in this game. Another one. Metroid Prime 3 actually has a lot more of the statues. The congregation of artifacts that hold the Great Poison at bay still holds strong. Fearful of their potential within the artifact temple, the invaders known as space pirates tried to destroy it, only to fail in every attempt. So this was written recently. We scattered the artifacts across the planet for their protection, and only a few have fallen into invader hands. Failing to understand them, they now seek to unmake them. Again, they fail. They are right to fear these things. Great power sleeps inside them. Prophecy calls for their union. Come the day that the unholy worm is met by the great defender. We can only hope the artifacts are not destroyed by the invader, for then all will be lost. So, we do what we can to preserve the artifacts and to guide the newborn to them. Time wanes with our souls, yet hope remains. So, the newborn is us. We're also the defender. Picture's starting to come together now. This, as the Chozo were on this planet and they left, the meteor came back down and brought with it some great poisonous calamity, the worm, as they called it here. We still don't know what that is. That was enough to shake the nature of this planet to its core, disrupt the entire ecosystem, shake the Chozo to their core. They built this artifact temple with the artifacts to seal it here, essentially. And their only hope now, as they've seen in prophecy, is our return to come and collect the artifacts and defeat the Great Worm. So, this is the artifact temple. So you can see there's a whole bunch of statuary. There's a totem, Chozo totem. Whole bunch of statues up here. This is the artifact itself. A little cutscene. Short. This is the artifact of truth, the first of 12. So you can see this thing in the center of our logbook. One of them lights up. There's 13 of these, scattered all throughout the game. Lights up with these statues. It connects some of them, and as you can see the little Chozo head. It gives you an entry on the artifact. A sun chamber high atop our ruined tomb became the nest of a great beast and a source of corruption. Many Chozo spirits have been drawn to this tainted place, release their bond to the world, and claim the artifact of the wild. So these will give you a research entry, which you also would have gained by collecting the artifact. You don't have to research these, you can just go get the artifacts if you know where they are. These will tell you where each artifact is, give you a hint on its location. It's in a grove. That's the one we just put in. It's in a tower. Vendrana's Edge. We'll be there later. Tower of Light. Great Hall of the Elders. That's about it for now. As we collect more artifacts, we can come back and bring them here and light up more totems to get information on where the others are. So you can see this is what it looks like when you've put one in. Everything lights up. This is the half lit, and this is what it looks like when it's not connected. So we're actually not going to be coming back and putting them in because I know where they all are. Oh, too slow. So it's I believe that's all the power-ups we can get now with what we've got. So we're gonna head back to the Chozo ruins and complete it. For now anyway, there's sections later that we'll have to do. But there's bits we can do now to finish it up. Fight the first boss. So I'm gonna cut it here. It'll be a shorter video this time. I'll see you next time, guys.